Hey guys, it's me, Tony G, coming to you from Atlantic City, New Jersey. This is episode 62 of my vlog. If you guys are new here, thanks for stopping by. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified of all my new vlogs. In this episode, we had to come to New Jersey for work, so drove a quick 20 miles to Atlantic City. Let's get some poker in. I'm either going to be playing at Bally's tonight or at the Golden Nugget for the 715 tournament. I haven't decided yet. And do me a favor, I'm going to leave a poll up, I think over here. Let me know next time I come to Atlantic City where you guys want to see me play in the comments down below. Let me know where you guys want me to play next time I come to AC. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Okay, let's jump right to level 2. I was pretty card dead in the first level. I have the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, and the small blind. Blinds are 100, 200 at this point. The under the gun +2 raises to 600. A couple people call that. It gets around to me in the small blind. I decide to re-raise to 1200. The initial raiser calls and another person calls, and the other two people that initially called the raise fold, and we are now 3 ways to the flop. The flop came out the king of spades, the 9 of spades, and the 4 of spades, which was pretty favorable for us considering we hold the ace of spades as a blocker. It checks around to the turn. Not sure why I checked, but decided to check anyway. It checks around to the turn. The turn is the 10 of hearts. I think for a good second decide whether I want to down bet or up bet, and I actually down bet for my last time. I only bet 1,000. The lady who called the my raise initially decided to call the 1,000. The other guy folded, and we are now heads up to the river. The river's a brick. It's the 2 of diamonds. I decided to throw out a bet of 1,200, which is what I raised with initially. She decided to call. I tell her I have a pair of aces and nothing else on the board, and she folds, and that hand is good. We take down a decent pot. Okay, we're going to jump to level 3 here after being card dead in the latter part of level 2 after my aces hand. I have the king of spades, the queen of spades in the big blind. Blinds are 200, 400. At this point, I'm hoping to be able to raise this hand up, but the button beats me to it and raises to 1,600. The small blind does fold, and I go ahead and call just the flat call to 1,600. We are, I believe, 4 ways to the flop at this point after a couple more people fold and another caller. The flop is the Queen of Hearts, the Ace of Hearts, and the 7 of Clubs. The middle position puts out a bet of 2,000, but the button looks at his cards and decides to go all in for about 20K, and he probably has ace or aces, and I fold. Well, first break after 4 levels, and I literally had maybe 2 hands. First level, like third hand, I had kings, and then I got pocket aces in like the second level, first part of the second level. Totally card dead and absolutely nothing I can do about it. When I did get some face cards, I either raised and got called and didn't hit anything on the flop, or just didn't hit anything on the flop when I flat called. So let's hope we get some better cards coming up. Here we go. Oh, and I bled a couple chips. I'm still above starting stack, but the average is like 33,000. I got 31,000. So I'm not doing terrible, but all right, here we go. Back in we go. Okay, we're gonna jump right to a couple levels later. I have probably the short stack at the table. I have the King of Hearts, the 10 of Diamonds. I'm in middle position. The blinds are 600, 1200. I decide to just go ahead and flat call the 1200, and a bunch of other people call. We're 5 ways to the flop. The flop comes out very favorable for us. It's the King of Diamonds, the King of Spades, and the 8 of Hearts. So we flop trips. The button bets 1,200, I believe, or 1,600, something like that. As other people are deciding what to do, I'm deciding whether I want to rip it in here, get it all in, and get this over with and try to win this 4 or 5 way pot that we got in initially. After the guy to my right folds, I'm still thinking, and I decide to look at my cards one more time and decide to go ahead and rip it all in and try to take this pot down. The button folds, and the lady next to the dealer decides to call the all in, and she flips over King Jack, and we are hoping for the one of 2 outs that we have left, and that's a 10. We don't get there, and we lose the pot, obviously, and we are out of the tournament. And we're out. Level 7. Just terrible cards tonight. Terrible. I don't even know what else to say. Terrible cards. I had King 10. I was out of position, but taking a stab, and I flopped 2 kings. So I was probably going all in anyway, but first time round it got raised, I called. Then somebody goes all in, and the chicken seat 10 seat goes all in, and I call, and she had King Jack, and my King 10 didn't play, and the other guy had like 2-6 or something stupid. He was really short stacked. So I guess it is what it is. Better luck next time. Can't seem to cash here at the Golden Nugget. Maybe one day. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.